Good morning, San Diego City College students. Happy New Year. Happy first day of the spring semester. Whether you're a new or returning student, we're so grateful that you're here. This week's program, of Welcome Week programming, is full of terrific information that you can use. Again, whether you're new or returning, don't worry about trying to take all the notes at once, because this will be recorded and available to access and accessible thereafter, so you can see it as many times as you wish. And if there's an area of interest that piques your interest, you'll be able to go back in and play it. Before we begin, I'd also like to wish you all a very happy Black History Month. This is a month that we celebrate, appreciate all of the phenomenal and amazing and important contributions of Black Americans. Please visit our homepage for some great activities and events that will be happening throughout the month of February. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce to you Dr. Rob Rubalcaba, also known as Dr. Rob. So Dr. Rob, go ahead and take it away.
All right, thank you so much, Lori. Oh, and we're blessed to have Dr. Charlins in the house as well. What up, what up? Dr. Charlins is our amazing Mojo coordinator at City College. All right.
Good morning. I'm actually in class right now, but I wanted to say hello and huge welcome from the Mojo community. Dr. Rob is going to fill you in on our amazing program. Thanks, Lori, for the opportunity.
Thank you, Erin.
All right. Thank you for joining us from class. Awesome. All right. So that was our amazing Mojo coordinator. And I also want to share with you our Mojo website here. I'll put it in. I don't know if participants can see messages here or not.
You're looking good there.
All right. Okay, so this is our Mojo program. First of all, what is a Mojo? A Mojo is a Kiswahili word that stands for unity, and we have an Mojo cohort at City College campus, and basically it's a program that is supporting our amazing Black and African American students through a cohort experience where you take English, math, and personal growth all together from three different faculty, and in the fall and in the spring a different set of three faculty as well, and also, while not only working together in the classroom, but outside of the classroom as well. We've had Mojo fundraisers and support in the community. For example, when Alfred Alongo was shot by police, Mojo students put together a fundraiser for the family. So as part of the connections here, there's counseling, mentoring, extra tutoring, academic activities. Pre-COVID, there were lots of campus field trips. Now those are virtual, but really an opportunity to be supported and to be a leader. So in Mojo, we are really our focus is not just on the subjects that we're teaching, the math, the English, the personal growth. We're really trying to build and create and support student leadership. So we're trying to get students to be presidents and vice presidents of their club, and to be leaders in their community as well. And we have a lot of fun doing it. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. A little bit about the history here, and this is just this is our site. This is where you can contact Dr. Erin Charlins right here. This is her contact if you're interested in joining the program. There's also the club as well. And let me go ahead and share just a little bit about that. Let's see. Let me get. So here, so there's the Mojo cohort, and there's also the Mojo Club as well. So our Mojo Club is open to everyone in the community. You contact Professor Tyree to find out what times the club is going to be meeting. It's just another way of Black students supporting each other and to support Black and African American student success. In this picture, we have our amazing Mojo student Alonzo helping out another student, Tracy, who was struggling on math. Alonzo right now is actually at Berkeley. He is on his way to being a future lawyer, and he is doing some amazing work up there. And we're very, very proud of him. He's another example of just an incredible student leader. He wants to become a lawyer because he wants to help out his fellow community in Southeast San Diego after he passes the bar. So lots of beautiful experiences in Umoja, and just wonderful students. It's a really good, it's a really great way for students to get support that they really need. We also do math jams as well. Let me pull that up. We have our so here is, oh, sorry, I'm trying to find, sorry, it's early, y'all. I'm not a morning person. Hold on, I'm trying to find my math jam. There it is. Okay, so here is our math jams here. And so please keep a lookout on for our jam that's going to be in the spring. But we have something called that we call Umoja math and writing jams, or sometimes just jams. There's more than just mathematics, but we offer support for any math class that you're taking, any writing class. We also have support for physics and biology, sometimes even Spanish and chemistry. But the real beauty of this of our Mojo jams is that it's a very warm and welcoming, supported space. So these are all pictures from previous jams, and my amazing students who just fill the space with love and encouragement, and it's just really everything we need to start our semester off, is just to remind ourselves that yes, we can. It's really important not to get lost in all of the stresses of syllabi and all of the different things, all the different stresses of your first day of class, and just pause, breathe in for a minute, and remind yourself why you're doing this. You're doing this because you have a dream, and City College is a place where those dreams can come true.
Dr. Rob, that is so powerful. And if I may just chime in for a moment, is that Dr. Rob is one of our most passionate, wildly passionate professors at San Diego City College. He is I'll just say, very celebrated and very well known for his math jams and to be inclusive of other departments and of all students. So looking for a good math class in particular, you're looking to join a supportive group of very supporting professors. Umoja's for you. Thank you. Please continue on.
Oh, thank you. And also, may I invite my wonderful student Nata to please share?
Yes.
I'm going to highlight her. Hello, Nata. How are you doing? Happy first day of spring.
Hi, everyone. I'm doing good. How are you, Dr. Rob? How's everyone doing?
Good,
Of course. How's everything going?
Do you want to talk about Umoja and just your experience at City College?
Yeah, of course. So it's still my first year at City College. My second semester here at City. Well, I'm cross enrolling at City and Mesa both, but overall, City has given me a very, very, very different experience compared to any other school or educational institution in general. And I would have to thank Umoja most of all for that, because of the feeling of community and like a small village that we have around us. That's what I always refer back to. It's like a little village. And like Dr. Rob always says, it takes a village. So we always have that support system to have each other around us. And without you, mostly could not have done it. Gone through my first semester in college. And I was so excited to come back to school now in the spring. And honestly, if it wasn't for Dr. Rob and Umoja, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So thank you so much for that, Dr. Rob.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Good luck in your class, and say hello to Dr. Charlins for me, please.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Oh,
All right, Dr. Rob. Any final comments?
no, that's it. Just wishing everyone a beautiful and amazing spring semester.
Perfect. Thank you so much for showing up this morning. You have a dope semester as well, but appreciate you so kindly.
Thank you.
Right, thank you. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next speaker. And, Ellen Churchill, what can I say about her other than to say that she has been, excuse me, a pillar in San Diego City College. And actually, when I was a student here at San Diego City College, she, taught me. I was able to sit in her fitness classes, and she's still on the ball, and she's still just really doing it. Thank you for coming today, Ellen. I'll give you the floor.
Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. Hey, so I'm a professor, actually a professor emeritus, which means I'm kind of partially retired in the Department of Health and Exercise Science. And I'm also a assistant coach for the women's cross-country team. Yay, go team, go team. So I'm here to share with you a little bit about what we do in the Department of Health and Exercise Science and invite you to become part of our community. So during COVID, we had to make that giant shift to being online, and it works. So I'm just going to tell you from someone that had my doubts, it really works exercising online together. You build a community, there's a place you have to be at a certain time, and you exercise with a professional and meet new friends, and you start feeling better about yourself. So, why sit around at home or at your work, getting kind of COVID lazy, putting on those COVID pounds, feeling a little blue and sorry for yourself. So why not get out and do something good for yourself? So get rid of that stress and anxiety and start feeling a little bit better. We have a lot of different classes. So we have fitness classes, which include things like weight training and yoga. I have a aerobic and core conditioning class. We have lots of good sport classes like basketball and baseball and volleyball. We have tons of sport teams, athletic teams, and most of them you can actually just walk on and join. So if you're interested in any kind of team, you're going to see my email later on in our program, and you can email me and I can put you in touch with the coach of that team. In addition, we have nutrition classes, and that's one of our most popular sub-programs. People really want to learn how to eat better and how to help other people with eating better, and lots of people are considering careers in nutrition. We also have a program called the Fitness Specialist Program to help people become personal trainers. We have amazing health classes to help you become a healthier person in general. And some of these classes, often many of these classes, will fulfill requirements you need to either transfer or graduate. So you can check on that with your counselor. What I'd like to do now is share my screen and show you a short video. So let's hope for the best. Okay, gotta find it now. Okay. Oh, I have to hit share, don't I? Oh, I guess it's making me. Hang on one second. Students, this is what teachers are all afraid of, like having this moment. All right, well, I'll have to copy this and paste it in. I already did that, but okay. It's a short, fun video, so. Where can I get on? Give me a second here.
No worries, Ellen.
No worries. Yeah, I'm worrying. I'm trying to
As
believe me.
said, we all experience it.
Okay, here we go. All right. All right, this will be worth it.
Ellen, we don't see the YouTube.
You don't see this?
No. You might want to stop sharing that and then reshare the YouTube.
Okay, reshare the graph, I mean the URL, you mean?
Where your YouTube is. So you, right now, you're on a home page. It looks like you're on your, like a Word document. So if you want to
Okay. Get out of there. Okay, hang on.
Okay.
Let me pause this. Okay. Okay. Let me stop sharing for a minute. Okay. While I'm stopping sharing, and maybe I do need to share. Okay. Can you see? Can you see that?
Yes.
No? You can?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So, okay, I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a moment. That worked. Okay. So I hope that peps you up. And I promise you, if you take my yoga class, you don't have to stand on your hands or your head. So, just letting you know. I also want to share with you some classes that are actually still open. Of course, you can try to get into classes that are closed. You can get on the wait list or get an ad code from the instructor, and you get the ad codes by emailing the instructor. I'm going to show you the classes that are still open, which include 2 of my classes. So I'm going to share my screen again, hope for the best. Okay, here it is. Can you all see that?
Yes.
Good, Lori. Okay, so just quickly from the top, we have a care and prevention of injury class, which is a great class to take if you're considering or interested in physical therapy or athletic training for a career, or if you're interested in becoming a personal trainer. We have Intro to Kinesiology, which tells you all about careers in the field of exercise science. Exercise science and kinesiology are sort of the same thing. We have a health class, which will help you learn all about all the components of health, including mental health and social health, psychological health, physical health, etc. We have 2 yoga classes that are open. The second one in orange is mine, and that's at 12:45 to 2:10 on Monday and Wednesday. And both the yoga classes will be classes where you meet on those days that are listed and those times that are listed on Zoom. So you actually become part of a yoga community. And I taught one of those yoga classes last semester. It was wonderful. People were always there. They loved having a place to go and having a reason to get up and put on their tights or their shorts and do something good for themselves. We have a weight training class, 2 weight training classes from Coach Chris Brown. He's the baseball coach, but he won't kill you. He's not going to make you pitch 9 innings. Those weight training classes are online, and you might wonder, how could you do an online weight training class? Well, he will help you get water bottles and things you can use at home to feel fitter and use your body weight. You know, you remember squats and push-ups, you know. Okay, and then I have just here at the bottom, I have also the EXSC 124 aerobic and core conditioning class. And this class involves both cardio activities that we can do together in your living room, or you can do outside, like walking, jogging, hiking, bike riding, skateboarding, right? And get credit for, like, imagine getting credit for skateboarding. Okay, all right. We're going to do a lot of core conditioning, and we'll do some strength training with your body weight and flexibility. And those classes are online. In fact, I'm going to have a live Zoom today at 11 o'clock. If you join my class, I'll have that every Monday at 11 o'clock, and you can watch it at your own convenience if you're not available at 11 o'clock. So if you do need to get into a class, try to email the instructor. You can see my email is right here, eturcal@sdcc.edu, or any of the other instructors. Their emails are listed. So why don't you take a second while we're still here, pull out your cell phone and grab a picture of this, because you want to get fit, right? You want to maybe lose a few pounds. You want to feel better about yourself, get some college credit for doing it, explore careers that, you know, are out there, like physical therapy and personal training and being a nutritionist. And just the best thing of all is have some fun. College is supposed to be fun, so let's have fun together. I'll see you later. Take care, you guys, and good luck this semester.
Thanks so much, Ellen. Appreciate you coming today. Have a wonderful semester. Thanks for all you do. Take care. And if you would be so kind to stop showing your screen, I'd love to introduce to you our next presenter. And this is Michelle Chan, and she is with our English department. So without further ado for Michelle, let me get you spotlight. There you go. Thanks for coming this morning, Michelle, and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me. My name is Professor Michelle Chan, and I'm with the English department as well as the Elac program at City College. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about our program. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. Can you all see this?
Yes.
Okay. So just to start off, I want to differentiate the different English levels we have, 47A, 101X, and 101. So 47A is a basic skills course, and it's integrated reading and writing. And it's a great option for students who might prefer a semester of brushing up on their English skills or the writing and reading skills before taking 101. English 101X or 105X is an English 101 class with additional support. So it's a 5-unit class. And this option is best for students who would like to take 101 but feel that they can benefit from an additional 2-unit support in terms of reading and writing skills. And then English 101 is our regular English reading and composition course. It's 3 units, and it's without the additional support that the X provides. Okay, so these are our options for English. What I would like to emphasize now is that if you're a non-native English speaker, that you might consider taking Elac courses. So what's Elac? Elac is our ESL program at City. It is not remedial and not basic skills. It is for students who are multilingual and studying English in the intermediate to advanced levels. Our classes include listening, speaking, and reading, writing, and grammar. We also have an elective pronunciation class. And our highest level, Elac 145, bears transfer credit. So if you're Elac, it is highly recommended that you might, if you're ESL, it's highly recommended that you take Elac 145 rather than English 47A, just because we can provide you that additional support in the context of studying English as a second language. Okay, so if you're interested or you want to know where you might place, you can check out our website. I know this is a very long URL here, but if you go to City College and then search for ELAC, then this page should pop up. So the first thing you can do is go down to where it says Get Started. And once you've applied to be a student at City and you've watched the orientation video, the next step will be to take the self-guided placement. So if you click on this, you'll be taken to our Elac Go page where you can answer some questions about that's relevant to your skills level. And then at the end, you'll be given a level that is recommended for you. And our levels include, our lowest level is Elac 15, which is an integrated course, followed by the 20 level course, and then the 30 level, and then our highest is 1.5. So after taking the placement, you'll be given the level that's recommended for you. Okay, so just want to wrap up. Our classes start week 2, so it's not too late to still sign up. And if you have any questions, you can drop by one of our info sessions. That's this week. We have info sessions in the daytime, in the morning, and then also in the evening. And to register for these info sessions, again, go back to our website, and it's right here. Just click on one of these times, and it'll take you to a registration page. Okay. And then finally, if you have questions that we can answer, you can contact our Elac chair. Her name is Professor Boots, and here is her email, jboots@sdccd.edu. And that is all I have. We look forward to seeing you in our classes, and we look forward to hearing from you. I wish you a wonderful semester at City this spring.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Appreciate you coming by this morning and wishing you also a really wonderful and successful semester. Thanks again. Bye. Our next presenter I'm going to move on to is Sidney Phillips, and she's with our cosmetology department. And so without further ado, as soon as I can get her assigned to the spotlight, there we go.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
We can. Thank you so much, Sidney. Welcome.
Thank you so much for giving me the time to be here and on behalf of our department speak about cosmetology school. Before COVID-19, we used to have cosmetology program, manicuring, aesthetics, and makeup classes and barber conversion classes. We have day and evening classes, and we were one of the largest departments. We had about 400 some students. After COVID-19, when we left, cosmetology program, it's really hands-on. We were never done, remotely any online classes. But we did it. We all got certified. We started teaching online, and we offered classes for our continuing students to graduate. Some already licensed, and they are start working. But the good news is now we are going to offer classes starting this summer, and that's why I'm here today to talk to you about our upcoming summer classes. I'm going to share with you this screen right here, if I may take a moment, share. Can you see it?
You might want to maximize it. We see half of it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Do you see it now?
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Perfect. So before I go on, I wanted to also talk to you about our wonderful dean. We have Dean Rose Lamarapia and her assistant, Ms. Carlota, that they are giving us so much support at this time. And here is my information. I've been at San Diego City College for coming this August for about 30 years. You can contact me at sphillip@sdccd.edu. And then later on, my office is BT314D. This is the lobby of our department. We used to have orientations every Friday for a couple hours, but this is like very mini orientation we have today. Our cosmetology program that we are going to be offering starting this summer is 1,600 hours. It's going to cover hair care, skin care, nail care, and normally it takes about 1 year if you go during the day. Since everything is going to be face-to-face and online, so it's going to take you exactly about 1 year to graduate. But let me not to forget, starting February 15th, we are going to also enroll a few more students. We have spot for a few more nail tech students, which is going to be about 11 units. So if you are interested in enrolling for February class, we can take few more students for nail tech classes. It's going to be all online. And you can see I have picture of Professor Calhoun and with Professor Jones, they're going to be teaching that class. Now, our cosmetology program, 1,600 hours, let me go to this page. It has 5 lab classes, which is fundamental of cosmetology, intermediate cosmetology, advanced cosmetology, and then we prepare you for state board of cosmetology. And here was, let me go, sorry, going to this page here. This is Dr. Leon preparing our students for state board. We are one of the best, highest passing rate in state of California. Dr. Leon takes her time individually with all the students to show how step by step they need to do for passing their state board for the practical and written exam. And right now that we are teaching on Zoom, we take like 4 or 5 students at a time on the Zoom meetings to go step by step on the doll head. Everything that we used to do in a classroom, we are now doing it on Zoom meetings. Now, going back to 50L and 60L, these 2 classes are taught by Professor Jones. She goes over all the subject matters for hair care, nail care, and skin care. You work everything on doll heads, and Miss Jones is the best, one of the best finger waves in the state of California. No one can do better than her. So you're going to master all the fundamentals of hairstyling. Then when you're going to be more working on real life, normally we have a salon services, but now you can create a portfolio, same idea at home. And Ms. Kim, she's advanced in nail care and skin care, and she will get you all prepared to making sure that part of subject matters are covered too. So between Ms. Jones, Ms. Kim, and Ms. Leon, we prepare you all for all subject matters that you need to pass for state board. We also, this is Ms. Jones. This is how our students, they dress up. We have dress code. They are beautiful. I miss seeing our students. I love our students. We all love our students. Very diverse group, and very loving. I really, really miss all of them. They come in with beautiful scrubs. For cosmetologists, they used to wear black with black shoes. Or aesthetics, I have another picture for aesthetics. Beautiful. They were all in white scrubs, smiling, and really nice. They work as a team. And going back to cosmetology program, 1,600 hours. And after you finish the program, you're going to apply for state board. State board is in Glendale, California. You have to do a practical and you have to do a written test. And we prepare you for both exams with having these 5 lecture classes, going over rules and regulations, skin diseases, chemistry, business, state board review. You're going to be fully ready to go. And the minute you have your license, you can do hair, skincare, or nail care in the state of California. You can even do lashes extensions if you like to. Excuse me. And then while you're waiting, if you're waiting to get to a class, I highly recommend you take your general ed education classes. Because as a cosmetologist, you just don't need to learn, you need to know the technical skills, but running a business requires you to know accounting, business, web design, how to do your taxes, how to do work with clients, some type of maybe some speech classes, some communication classes, web design classes, stage makeup. Oh my God, the stage makeup classes. So those are all the classes that we highly recommend you to take. And we like to see you getting your certification in cosmetology and also getting your associate degree in cosmetology. When you apply for jobs, they will look at you, like if you have any higher education, and hopefully we like to see you getting your bachelor's degree, transferring to get your highest education, like Dr. Leon. She has a PhD. All of our teachers, that they have master's degree. It makes you complete. To us, just learning the technical skills is not going to, have you ready for if you want to own your own salon. So to make it, to summarize it, right now we are offering classes to our students to finish their programs. So if you go online to check the classes, you're not going to see any new classes that you can take, except the Cosmo 85 and 86. I can take few more manicuring students. Then starting summer, good news, we are going to start taking classes, taking students. I'm going to be taking about 30 students. I already have a list. Send me an email at sphilip. Let me take it back to that page. Right here, sphilip at stccd.edu. And if you cannot get into the summer, we are going to start another class in fall. Every 8 weeks, we are going to start classes for cosmetology program. And I love to see you there. I like to help you out to make sure to answer any questions you have. Please email it to me. I even can talk to you on the phone. We are not at the campus. Everything is remotely. But it doesn't matter what time of the day or what day it is. I can answer all your questions. and get you started in our cosmetology program. Hopefully, we can get back to normal, get our aesthetics, which is the best program in the state of California. We used to have years of waiting lists and very popular. Our manicuring program, we would like to bring it back, our barber conversion. Hopefully everything gets back and we can offer you more classes, but at this time, this is what we can offer. You can get financial aid. It's because this is a 42.5 units. You can get financial aid. You can apply for financial aid from financial aid department. You can get your associate degree. You can get certified. And we definitely know how to prepare you for state board, and we would love to have you. And if you, I don't know if I have any more time, but on our behalf of our dean, Dr. Leon, Ms. Patricia Jones, Ms. Kim Cervanka, and Ms. Connie Calhoun, have a great day. I hope to see you all soon.
Thank you so much, Sudi. I appreciate it. I couldn't help but recall when you were showing pictures on your PowerPoint all the time. I mean, the other thing that cosmetology is really great for at San Diego City College is community service. And for every single week of service program that we've done in person, there's always been cohorts of cosmetology. I know Eddie has brought his classes along with you, Sudi, and the others, but a hard push for our social justice commitment and cutting veterans' hair for free on Veterans Day, you know, going out into the community for special programming to give back to our community. So congratulations on that aspect of cosmetology, because outside of the core curriculum, that really gives your students a real, it shows that our college is committed to social justice and to giving back to our communities. So thank you for everything. Cosmetology, Sudi.
Thank you. We miss going to the community. We miss our Denmark Fair. We used to take our students to do complimentary haircuts and nails. We miss partnering with Mesa College Fashion Show department. Every time I look at my Facebook, the pictures from years comes up, and I go, I share it, and I go, we miss it. But I know everything is going to go back to normal. Everything is going to be even better. We are very positive by having our Dean Rose is so supportive, and we really appreciate everything she does for our department. And we have a great president. So our campus is the best campus. I love our students. I love our co-workers. We miss seeing everyone. Please email me. I'm here to help you out. Our teachers are ready to teach you, and we're very excited. Thank you, Lori, for giving me the time, and good luck to your program. Thank you.
And have a great semester too. Appreciate you so much, Sudi. Okay, well, so Sudi had mentioned, financial aid, and we are so happy to have Issa Villaboy here. So if you'd be so kind to stop sharing your screen, Sudi, I would love to welcome Issa Villaboy from our financial aid department. So without further ado,
hi, good morning. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, everyone. It's good to see you all. I'm going to share my screen. Please let me know that you can see my slides when I do that, okay? Let's see. Let's do this one. We're good? We can see?
Here, we can see half of your homepage, but if you could a little bit more expand it so that the background of your homepage isn't showing. Or maybe if you just start your presentation.
Did it expand all the way?
It did. Perfect.
Okay, great.
And we see your picture as well.
Okay, great. Good morning, everyone. I've pared down a few bits of information about the financial aid office. I know it's a very information heavy, knowledge heavy process, but here are some essentials that I think really help students get going. So our school code is one of the most important bits of information that all students need to take down. It is 001273. You know, when you complete a FAFSA, you want to include that school code so that we actually receive the information. When you complete a FAFSA or a DREAM Act application, it first goes to, you know, either the Department of Education or to the California Student Aid Commission, and they need a school code to know where to send these applications to. So think of it as a kind of address. You know, when you add 001273, then we can receive your applications. So I think it's really important to share our contact information and how to get a hold of financial aid. So our Google Voice number is 619-786-3203. Our hours are from 8:30 to 12 and 1 o'clock to 4:30 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday. We have extended hours this Friday till 5 o'clock, and then on Saturday, February 6th, we will be open from or available to chat via Google Voice from 8 to 1 p.m. So just to keep that in mind, we have additional Saturday hours this week. Another way you can reach us is through Zoom live support. The link is available on the San Diego City College website. The hours are from 9 to 12 and 1 to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. As I mentioned earlier, this Saturday we will be available from 8 to 1 p.m. to chat over Zoom live support or Google Voice. This additional contact information includes our email address. It is checked daily, but please allow at least 48 hours for a response. We do receive a high volume of emails, and if you've got that burning question, I really advise that you contact us via Google Voice or Zoom Live support. Our fax number is 619-388-3241. You can also access information about financial aid on our Facebook page and our Instagram at SD City Aid. We constantly post updates, important deadlines, information via Facebook and Instagram. It's another good way to check in really quick about information that you might need. As far as submitting documents, we have a couple of online digital platforms to receive your documents. Jira is a way to, it's the closest to getting the kind of service that we would have if we were in a live front counter situation. You can submit documents, ask questions, and if you set up the very brief account that comes with it, we can interact with you by replying to questions and asking for additional documents if necessary. Docusign is another secure way of submitting financial aid forms. You'll find it available on our website in the forms document section. This is some information about getting the information that you need via Google Voice or Zoom Live. We do need financial aid passwords on file in order to access secure information. So I've included the pathway to locate that form. You want to go to our website at sdcity.edu, go to the financial aid page, forms and documents, access the password form, complete it, and then submit it via Jira. And then we can access that document live. Let's say you give us a call, you can say, I just submitted it, or I submitted it yesterday, and it can be tracked live, and then we can process it and go forward with accessing your file. Here are some important deadlines for this academic year. We're in the 2020-2021 academic year, and this is related to FAFSA and DREAM Act applications. So the current FAFSA application is applicable to the spring 2021 and summer 2021 semesters. It was made available October 1st, 2019. The priority deadline was March 2nd, but you can still submit a FAFSA or DREAM Act application up through June. I'm sorry, it should be June 30th, 2021. And the tax year is 2018. The upcoming academic year, which is 2021-2022, You're going to need the 2021-2022 FAFSA application or DREAM Act application. And that is relevant for the fall 2021, spring 2022, and summer 2022 semesters. It was made available on October 1st, 2020. The priority deadline is coming up on March 2nd, but you can still submit it all the way through June 30th of 2022. It's going to need the 2019 tax year information. Here's some brief information about satisfactory academic progress. This information is available on our website. I've included the deadlines for submitting the appeals. The next deadline is May 14th. So we encourage students that if you receive the notice of a SAP notice, please submit your appeals by May 14th for review. This is a brief note about scholarships. Student Affairs is, they have the scholarship application period is available now all the way through February 28th, 2021. We encourage students to visit this link and to apply for scholarships for additional monies. Here's some contact information for Cal Grant, work study, student loans, and foster youth Chafee grant program information. So you can contact these individuals to get additional information or to follow up with some documents or procedures. And then very briefly, just to close on a note about our financial aid technicians, these are the persons that are actually reviewing your FAFSAs and helping to determine your financial aid eligibility. So it's really important that you turn in your FAFSA or DREAM Act applications early to follow up with any verification documents that might be requested from you, submit them via JIRA. And we're working very hard and as quickly as possible to get those documents processed. But if you have a question, please contact us. Don't hesitate. Don't let it get out of your hands. But we're here to assist you, and we've relocated just about every single service that we had live on campus virtually now. So and we have been for some time. So we look forward to a great spring semester with you all, and please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Issa. We appreciate the information. And again, students, the information that is provided to you, don't worry, if this is being recorded, so you will be able to go back on our YouTube channel and review it and take notes from there. So, but thank you so much, Issa. We appreciate you. Have a great semester. Now we're going to transition to our next presenter, our illustrious Ms. Sasha Knox, who's our job placement coordinator, and more. And so, Sasha, without further ado, welcome and thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. As Lori has said, my name is Sasha Knox and I'm the job placement coordinator. I'm going to briefly share my screen. I apologize for my coworkers in the back. It sounds like there was a disagreement over cereal and it didn't go the youngest's way. So I am happy to represent the Transfer and Career Center today. Like Lori said, all of this information is going to be recorded. So I'll go over a lot of information today very quickly, but feel free at any time to go back and watch the recording or just reach us on our website, which I'll show you how to access today, because that will have all of the live and pertinent information that you'll need in addition to what I'm sharing right now. So if we had the beauty and pleasure of being on our beautiful campus, we would be in the A building, which you'll see a picture of. I miss it so much, but I'm also happy that we are all staying safe. So we're in the Transfer and Career Center here. We're located in A301, but virtually the best way to reach us would be via our email address, which is citytran@sdccd.edu. So every single service that I'm talking about today, every need that you'll have, if you'll just email that inbox, you will have someone contact you within 24 to 48 hours. So if you need an appointment for transfer or career related services, go ahead and just reach out via email there. We'll also share our phone number a little bit later in the presentation. These are our office hours. Our office handles transfer application, transfer workshops. We have university reps often coming to our campus, which is a beautiful way to learn more about the campus that you may be interested in transferring to, or get a deeper dive with that individual who handles most of the cases when it comes to transfer. For career development, we have resume and cover letter workshops. We have workshops truly for all stages of the career development process. We have career interpretation. We have live on-site recruiting. So just 2 weeks ago, we had a healthcare service reach out to us and say, can we get RNs? Can we get LVNs? Can we get anyone who's interested in the service industry of working in a health-related field? We'll train you, we'll work with you. So we actually offer our services just like you see me here. We open up a Zoom room, we open up some breakout rooms, and you can do some actual live interviewing at that time. Career recruitment, career counseling. So if you're coming to us going, I have absolutely no clue what I want to do. How did you even get there? What does that mean? What do you mean health related services? What jobs does that look like? We have appointments for that. And then on campus, we offer a computer lab, a job board, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm going to skip past that. Again, my name is Sasha Knox. I'm the job placement coordinator. I am happy to be responsible for the majority of all your career related needs. And so when you come into our office, I work with some lovely staff members that you see on the screen here, as well as certified career counselors, and we kind of help you through the career pipeline. Before I jump straight into career, I'd like to start off with transfer. We think of our office as truly a transitional office, right? And so when we think about transfer and career related services, it could be either and, or it can be both. And so students need to transition into their next phases as they enter or exit their programs. What I love about my office is that sometimes we think about the transition services at the tail end, which is not always the case. Sometimes we need to be having those career conversations as we enter into the campus. And so that's why I'm here today. Think about what your end goal is, and let's map out the steps that you may need to take. And that's for both transfer and career. So what you'll see on my screen right now is transfer. So I really want you today at the start of your program to start thinking about what campuses do you want to transfer to? What timeline do you have? Some of the most heartbreaking cases is students come to me at the tail end of fall and say, okay, I'm ready to transfer in spring. And the deadlines and the ebb and flow don't quite work that way. You really want to start thinking about transferring and putting in applications in about a year before you begin that process. If you wait till the last minute, there's not going to be spots. You're going to miss deadlines. There's going to be a lot of information, and the boat will have left the station without you. And so now is truly the time to start thinking about that transfer process, to begin getting those appointments and make sure that your applications and your information is ready to go. I'm not going to repeat a lot of the deadlines that you see on the screen right now, because as you can imagine, with this pandemic going on, some of these things are a little bit more fluid. And so while this is what we would traditionally see, there are some exceptions. That information changes so frequently that I don't want to give you the false information. So what I will say is go ahead and email our office at citytran at sdccd.edu if you're wondering or are confused about any step of the process, and you're going to get the latest information, because sometimes we'll get information on Friday and then that changes on Monday. And so if you email us, we have the ability to track that information and get the latest and greatest to you. In terms of our guarantee transfer agreements, I want to just put that in front of you. Again, it's not to make you solidify into any decision making right now, but it's really just to make sure that you're aware that our campus has some agreements, some pre-mandated agreements to ensure that you have accessibility and a spot is reserved for you. There are different types of transfer agreements for our campus. So TAG, the ADT, which you'll know if you're an ADT because that's an actual campus, that's a program that you're enrolled in the campus, or something like our HBCUs. Today is the start of Black History Month. So you may be thinking about transferring into a historically Black college or university. And so we have mandated agreements with those colleges, again, meet with our counselors to find out what the information is needed on your side to ensure that you reserve a spot in one of those campuses. In addition to all those that I've already shared, we also have additional resources for UC campuses. Some of the information that I saw when I really wanted to go to a UC when I was younger, and then I looked at the price and I kind of ran the other direction, right? And so I always kind of put this in front of students that there are some resources and information to ensure that you have accessibility into the UCs through some of the through the funding in. Well, can you close the door? Close the door. Yeah. This is real life, right? I hope you can't hear as much as I can. Here are some of the dates. I don't want to focus on the dates, as I said earlier. What I do want to draw your attention to is if you pull up on your tab, YouTube, and you look up San Diego City College Transfer and Career Services, we have a variety of workshops that you can watch on your end to make sure that you have all the information. One of those workshops is called Transfer Basics. And this makes sure that before you even need to meet with a counselor, before you need any of our services, that you kind of have all of your ducks in a row and that you have all the documentation necessary to advance, know the dates in ahead, and kind of know what the road looks like. So as you begin to meet with your counselor, you have the fundamentals of that conversation. And so I won't play this video for you today. It's about 15-20 minutes, and all of our videos are about 15-20 minutes. The maximum are an hour long, but they do have kind of breaks embedded, right? We know that Zoom fatigue is real, and so we want you to take a moment, debrief, get up, stretch, breathe, things like that. And so you'll see that embedded into those workshops. The second thing that I want to mention from the career side of the house is that our job board, which you can access here at this link, which is sdcity.edu/job network. And I want to encourage every single individual on this call, get all your friends, get your family, join the job board. The reason why you want to join the job board, our job board is a lot different than something like Indeed or Monster, because we as a campus have facilitated relationships with every single employer on that job board. I have talked to them. I have told them our students' needs. When you'll see something on Indeed that says 6 years required and a bachelor's degree and et cetera, that same job position will be listed on our job board. And I've had the preliminary conversations with them to say, here are how our students are qualified. These are why you need to hire City College students. And so when you apply from our job board, if you don't hear anything, you can email us at citytran@sdccd.edu and say, hey, I haven't heard anything. And guess what? I've got the recruiter's information. I can email and call them directly and get us some answers. And so this is one of the reasons why you want to join the job board. The second reason is, in our new virtual reality, is our job board also hosts our listserv for our newsletter. So you're going to get all the latest and greatest information weekly or bi-weekly from the Transfer and Career Office by opting into the job board. So as you register, one of the preliminary buttons is, can we contact you and with recent information from the Transfer and Career Center? You'll select yes, and you'll receive our newsletter. As you can imagine, in this virtual reality, I don't get to see you in our hallways. We don't have a lot of our campus events that we would normally have, so I can give you flyers and information and let you know all of the good things that are happening on either the transfer or career side of the house. And so when you opt into our job board, that newsletter really gives us greatest and latest access to you. Additionally, if I have an employer that says, hey, I need to hire 15 CVS workers tomorrow, right? Then I have your contact information and say, hey, we noticed that you're interested in this major. This is an employer that's really seeking out. Apply if you're ready for a position. So it kind of works as a three-way street for you. and it makes sure that we have some contact information on you. When you join, and this is the reason why I joked and said, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell anyone, because everyone has access to join our job board. And you will apply by clicking the students button, because that's what you are. But our alumni has access to join, employers have access to join, as well as community members. So if you know someone that may be struggling and looking for positions, again, they still have that same access. Not all the same information. They may get, you may get 300 and they'll get 20, right? They're not all the same access that you will have as a student, but we do have resources, wraparound resources for the community, because that's what San Diego City College stands for, right? That's what it will look like when you're actually on the job board. Again, some of our career development assistance is that we're hosting workshops, and those workshops are still happening in our virtual environment. So if you need help with resume, cover letter, learning what all these industry means, right? So we have top 10 priority sector industry workshops that come out every month. So when I'm saying the health industry, you're like, what in the world does that mean? Is that someone that has to be a nurse? Is that someone that is a healthcare administration? Like, what in the world does that look like? You can join any one of these workshops just to learn more about the majors that we offer at San Diego City College and how they map into all of the careers that we have in San Diego and beyond. And so all of those workshops happen monthly at this time. You register by emailing citytran@sdccd.edu. That's a common theme, right? Citytran. You register via emailing, and then we will get you the access link and information to log on to our workshops. The last thing that I've already talked about is that we have multiple career fairs that will be happening this semester. You'll see a lot of employers looking to hire. So I know that this time now more than ever during the pandemic was very hard on job loss, employment, unemployment. What in the world do we do next? And so we have a variety of employers that are truly interested in learning you, our students, our information. And so we will have biweekly opportunities from every single industry, from every single employer that you can think of that are top employers in our region will be reaching out to do some recruitment with us. And so look out for those emails, look out for that information coming in your classrooms, because I'll be there. Hello, get used to my face, because we will be promoting that information for you. And then last but not least, here is how to find us, right? Our virtual realities make it a lot tougher than to just walk up to the A building. So I wanted to spend just a moment showing all of the best ways to get the latest and greatest information. Luckily for you, we are spamming all networks and all platforms. We're gonna end with TikTok by the end of this month. So don't worry, we're gonna be on there too. You're gonna see me in different outfits and trying to dance, because I do not have it down, okay? But what you'll see on your screen is all the best ways to contact us. I would say our best and preferred method would be Instagram at this time, because that's the live, latest and greatest, and it's the easiest. You can join us via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and then lastly via email, what you'll have on your screen. We do have a phone number that I thought was updated, but I see that it's not. So we have a phone number that you can text or call our office from our hours, which are 8 to 5, Monday through Thursday, and then 8 to 3 on Fridays. That information is on our website. So if you go to san-diego-city-college.edu, that FERC's drop-down menu has Transfer Center, and our phone number is on there. I can recite half of it. That's the way that my memory is set up. So I don't want to give you the full number and have it wrong. But if you reach us there, we will absolutely be ready to assist you. You can speak to us. You're going to hear me or some of my coworkers that you saw on the screen earlier. I thank you so much for giving me the time and attention today. Hopefully I nailed it in the right amount of time. Perfect. I'm so excited to have you join us at San Diego City College. I am not kidding when I say this is one of the best campuses around. I apologize again for my little coworkers who don't always cooperate, and we hear that sometimes. So have a phenomenal day, and Lori, I'll pass it back on to you.
Thank you so much, Sasha. And even thank you so much for your little coworkers, because I think you remind everybody at this time, our workspace is home. It's real. And Yeah, thank your coworkers for letting us know that it's okay, because some of our students and some of our professors and colleagues have their families right behind them, so they become part of our work day. So, but thanks for the phenomenal information. Take care. Have a great day. We'll see you next time. Take care.
You.
Thank you. So now we're going to switch over. I'd love to introduce you to our next presenter, and this is Jamie Jones with our intercollegiate tennis. And so, welcome, Jamie. Nice to see you.
Hi, Lori. So I don't have like a PowerPoint presentation or anything. I mainly just wanted to get the word out that we have a tennis team and tennis courts, and we are always looking for players. And you don't actually need to play on the tennis team to come and join our classes. So yeah, and I was kind of hoping you might jump in and ask me some questions of what you think students might want to know about our team.
Sure. Well, I think first and foremost for me, because we're in a COVID mode, if you will, we're in the middle of a pandemic. How do you make tennis work at the college, or how are you making those classes work at this time?
So that's a great question. So right now we aren't actually on court. So we are doing Zoom. We did a Zoom class last semester, and it worked out really great because we watched videos on tennis. We could talk about a lot of strategy, and then it was actually really helpful for the kids to kind of watch teaching videos and stuff like that. But we are hoping to get on the court soon because, yeah, so my class actually doesn't start until March 1st. And so students they have a little while, they don't need ad codes or anything, they can join later. So the reason for that pushback in the start is hopefully we will be getting on the court soon. We are trying to figure out protocol for, tennis is pretty distant, so it's good. It's actually one of the sports that is still being allowed right now because it's very individual. Sorry, not allowed in college, allowed in at clubs and stuff like that. A lot of people are still playing because they can, wear their mask to the court, be on opposite sides of the court. And right now we're trying to figure out how to get our team competition back. I am hoping that we will, come March, we will be able to at least maybe start practicing, and they are trying to figure out if we'll be able to start playing matches in a shortened season. So I'm going to share actually my screen too. So let's see. So I can put some of can you see that?
No.
Okay, let me do that again.
Not yet.
Okay, share screen. There we go. Share. Can you see that now?
Yes. We see it. Thank you.
This is my information, like how to contact me. We have a men's and women's team. These are the CRNs for our classes. And again, it doesn't start till March 1st. They are TBA classes, so you shouldn't have a problem, with scheduling. I just want to emphasize anyone who's interested in tennis can join. Our courts are across from San Diego High School, kind of down below the fitness center. Yeah, and the team is very fun. You can, we play other schools like Grossmont, Mesa, San Jacinto, other JCs. We, kind of just, it's like, a team that you get gear, you get your uniform, you get equipment. But if you aren't interested in just doing the full team, we also, you can just join and take it as a class. If you want to play on the team, you need to be a full-time student. So you need to carry 12 units. But if you're just interested in playing and having fun, you can just take the class. Let's see.
Jamie, may I ask a question?
Yes, yeah.
So depending where we're at come March 1st, if we are still in the mode of having to operate virtually, will your class be canceled, or what happens with your class?
Sadly, I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay.
But I believe that we will still, as long as the class is filled, we will still have some kind of class, and like kind of the same as last semester. We'll do the Zoom and hopefully work into eventually having, I mean, it could be even like fitness. Maybe at first we'll do fitness so that you can kind of spread out, and then eventually work into being on the court. Oh, and that's another thing we do on Zoom is we demonstrate like fitness workouts and things like that too. So it's both synchronous and asynchronous. So it was fun. It was kind of fun, and yeah, it was just good to keep in touch with everyone too, all of our girls.
Well, that's terrific. And it is, of course, it's our hope and our desire and our prayers that our campus gets to open, because we are such a vibrant campus with so many different programs, and each of them are stellar in their own regard. Collectively, I always say San Diego City College is the beacon of light in San Diego to all of our communities. So thank you so much for joining us today, Jamie. I'm looking forward. I hope that your class fills up, and because tennis is a really fun game.
Yeah, we are hoping to get back on the court and get our sports going. And please contact me if you are interested in anything with tennis. I'm here.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Good luck this semester.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye now. So our next presenter is here. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Darwin Brown, who is super. I'm going to unmute. Oh, you already. Can you unmute? I'm so sorry.
No problem.
There you are. So Darwin is like the coolest. I'm not kidding you. Since he stepped foot on San Diego City College's campus, how many years? 20 years ago?
20 years ago, and Lori was my welcome party.
I'm not kidding you, but this young man is talented in so many ways, and he works in a really great area and really brings the life to our disability services. And I'll let you take it over there. Thank you so much for coming.
So we are the disability program, disability support programs and services. We are still here for you, even in the remote setting. Things have changed as far as some of the services that we offer, because they're not. Some of them are just not applicable in the remote setting. But nonetheless, we are offering services. We have you apply. To apply, you would just apply online to our website. I'll go ahead and just share our website really fast. Just share the screen. This is our website here. Our phone numbers here. We have little tab buttons. New student DSP application. You'd fill out this application. Along with this application, we ask for documentation regarding the disability. And I know sometimes that can be challenging in the remote setting, even getting documentation from your physician or whatnot. So if you don't have documentation right off the bat, we don't like to turn anybody away. So still fill out the application. Let us know of any troubles that you're having in getting documentation, and we'll work with you, because we want everybody to be served. But it is a requirement. Eventually we'll have to have some type of documentation to fully get you services. The services that we're providing are, a lot of students are just using us right now in the remote setting for extended test taking time based on disability. Not only disability, just the fact that we're actually having to use technology. There's some hindrances in that alone in itself with the technology. And just to segue from that technology aspect, we also have a technology support line that we're there on there every day from 1 to 5. You just click on this button, you can hop in, you'll see a person, and we can troubleshoot whatever kind of technology problems you're having. This semester and last semester, we've had every day there's somebody coming in with some technology problems. The Wi-Fi hotspot's not working. They can't get onto certain sites, even forgetting passwords. We troubleshoot everything. We troubleshoot everything technology related in there. Have a good support team. Deca Chabra, Crystal Velasquez. I don't know if you know those names, but if you hop into this room, you will know those names. They will be your best friends. We've made a lot of best friends during this time because of this support. So test taking time, note-taking assistance isn't something that is very valid in this remote setting. But we are doing things like putting audio books into audio format. That's something our high-tech center does as well. Test proctoring isn't used as much, but we are offering test proctoring. We do test proctoring in a Zoom setting. I know a lot of teachers have configured their classes to where they can just proctor their own exams. But in the rare case that they can't, and the student needs extra time, or they need to take it at a different date, and the student instructor is not available, then DSPS can proctor students that are in the DSPS program. And it's the way we set it up is a simple call. We like to make things really simple. We have a phone number. It's Google line. It'll ring. It actually rings on multiple employees' phones. So if somebody's not going to answer it, they're going to get a response fairly quickly. I would say within 24 hours, but it's probably shorter. It's probably within 2 hours. You'll get a call back. I'm usually the one answering that phone, and I usually just answer it. So I know a lot of people are struggling with getting to hear a voice or see a face in this remote setting. So rest assured, you will hear a voice. Somebody is going to call you, and we're going to get the problem solved, no matter what. These are our hours. Monday through Friday, we're doing it from 8 to 5, as well as the high-tech center support line from 1 to 5. Saturdays and Sundays were closed. Also like to mention that we have a honor society for the DSPS program, which started a little bit right before COVID. We started that program, but we have continued to go on with that, and they actually have a meeting. I think they're meeting. I think it's every Wednesday. I'm not sure. But their first meeting is going to be this Wednesday at 2:30. But you can just email the DSPS department if you are interested in being on that honor society. That's about it in a nutshell. That's what we do. Let me see if I missed anything. Also continuing students. So we have an appointment request. If you didn't want to call, you can also do the continuing student appointment, and you just request an appointment. I'm also looking at that all day, answering those the correspondence on those student requests. I'll give you a call. We'll set up an appointment, find your available time, and we'll set up an appointment for you to meet with the counselor one-on-one. You can meet with them over the phone, or you can meet with them on Zoom. It's all up to the student. But we are here for you. We are here, and we are available and ready for you.
Hey, Darwin, if you scroll down, I thought I saw something about the laptop.
Yeah, we added this because the college is actually offering the Chromebooks. It's not our program that's doing it, but we just want to, we're a part of it because we're troubleshooting a lot of the issues that we're having with these laptops, picking them up, dropping them off, the Wi-Fi connection, all of that stuff. So we do have this little quick link that'll link you directly to where you can apply the City College laptop loaner program. So those of you who are having technology issues, maybe you don't have Wi-Fi at home, we don't want you to go to Starbucks if you don't have to. We want you to be at home in the comfort of your home doing your classwork, so with no outside interference as least as possible. So apply for that. Honestly, they're not the best Chromebooks and Wi-Fi hotspots, but they are something, and we are grateful for having them. So utilize that. Yeah, for sure.
I think it's been, I think that loaner program has been very successful in bridging that digital divide for as many students that don't have the, a smartphone or a laptop or anything like that. And so I appreciate that it's on your website, even though I think it goes through our LRC.
Correct.
Renewal.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good to be on there. I appreciate that you guys have it
we're
on there.
we're kind of working hand in hand with them just because we have the high tech center support. So we get a lot of students for that. And you know what, if you're not a DSPS student and you have a technology problem, you can drop in. We'll probably help you.
I'm sure you will, Darwin. Yeah. You will. One of the most helpful people on campus. If you need a helping hand, he stops whatever he's doing and he'll give it to you. That's the way this gentleman operates. And we thank you for that, Darwin.
And I will.
Okay. Anything further that you wanted to cover today?
No, that's pretty much it.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for all the great information. I wish you a wonderful semester. Happy New Year.
Likewise. Good seeing you.
You too, kind sir. It makes me want to chat with you because it's like, we haven't connected since
I know.
December.
It's gonna be a party when we get back to campus. I know.
That's right. It's true.
It's gonna be
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Take care. So while we're awaiting our next presenter to pop in, let me just tell you a little bit about what I do. So I'm the student affairs coordinator at San Diego City College, and I have the privilege in working with some wonderful colleagues to develop programming. I get to work on our annual Student Leadership Summit that happens every November. And as these events and activities happen, there will be information for you to available to you so you can participate. Also, as I'm a co-advisor to the Associated Students Government, and I work with Dean Perez with our social student Associated Students Government. While I'm talking about that right now, and while we're waiting for our next presenter, let me just say that every spring we have ASG elections, and our ASG elections are coming up very soon. Excuse me. There's going to be, we're working on the election calendar right now. But if you're a new or returning student, just please let me encourage you to consider running for a seat. We have all kinds of board positions that will be open, from senator, for being a senator, scholarship officer, public events coordinator, health and safety and environmental officer. We also have secretary, treasurer. We have also, excuse me, the president and vice president positions. However, those are the only two positions that you have to have at least one full successful semester completed in our Associated Students Government at San Diego City College. But it's a really great place where our students are really making strides to make great change with social justice as the forefront of what we do. I can just tell you right now, they have scholarships open to students, and we are in our current scholarship cycle that will be open until February 28th. ASG put a lot of money towards scholarships this year. They upped the amount because we know that as students too, they realize that the struggle is real for them in this COVID environment. Many of our students have had to turn to having to work. Many of them are just hanging on by the skin of their teeth, if you will, to stay in college, in which, excuse me, I can share that many of our ASG representatives, our board members, excuse me, have really hung in there to stick in there, and it's worth staying and hanging into school. And if you, by the way, speaking about that, our professors at San Diego City College, if you find yourself struggling in any kind of way, shape or form, reach out to your instructor and let them know that you're struggling, whether you need tutorial or you need to make special arrangements, I can tell you that they're very flexible during this time because everybody's experiencing the same thing at once. I don't think there's anybody who couldn't use support in any way, shape, or form. So I encourage you, if you are struggling, find yourself struggling, let your professors know first and foremost, send them an email, try to set up a Zoom meeting with them so you can have a conversation with them. They're there to support you. They're there to support your success academically. And, you know, we're all here to support your success, not just academically, but personally, and also, as Sasha Knox was telling you, professionally. So she's our job development coordinator. So I see we have, oh my gosh, let me just tell you, if you're a Star Wars buff, Luke, oh my gosh, he's the best Jedi. The Force is strong in this gentleman right here. And to top that off, he made a wonderful YouTube video for you all, which I will close every session this week with. But Luke, welcome. Thank you so much for participating. I love seeing your smiling face. I love working with you as a colleague. You're just the strongest force in you is all I can say. The force is very strong. So welcome. And Luke's here. This is Luke Menchaca. He's our outreach coordinator, but way much more. And I'll let him talk to you about all of he's got a lot of things in the fire, and he's responsible for a lot of great student services. So I'm going to pass it over to you, Luke. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Lori, and welcome everyone to Welcome Week Spring 21 here at San Diego City College. And Kate, I'm sure Lori has told you already, but welcome to the city family. If you're a brand new student, if you're returning, or maybe you took a break for a little bit and you're not coming back, it's definitely great to be here, and it's just a tremendous place to be. And, hopefully you all get to watch that video and get welcomed. But, I think this is a special place. And I've worked at different major universities and different community colleges in the state of California. And there's very few colleges that have the same care, love, and support that this campus shares for our students. And it's such a powerful place. I was watching earlier and saw Dr. Rob on here from Mojo, and Lori's out here killing it, welcoming folks. So it's just a great place to be, everyone. And the first thing I wanted to start with is acknowledge the obvious. And the obvious right now is that we're in remote learning, right? And for some, this isn't ideal. And then when we think about college, it's like, man, I want to be on campus. Right here behind me is right out here in the A building. But folks, our staff, our teams, our district, under the leadership of Dr. Shabazz here on our campus, Vice President Wisdom, have done a tremendous job in ensuring we have the infrastructure to support you. And all these programs today are really, really, really aiming to make sure that you have a tremendous semester, a tremendous time, a developmental period of time that you're going to have here at City. And I think, please go forward, walk in confidence, be proud of the accomplishment of you simply being here today. And I know a lot of times students don't realize how powerful their actions are, and by simply coming to their first day. And you all are here. So congratulations once again for being here for the spring semester. We're just so happy that you made the decision to be a San Diego City College Knight. And let's get into it. Let me share some amazing things with you, what's happening in our area. So again, like Lori said, my name's Luke. I'm the outreach coordinator here at this campus. And really, I think outreach coordinator is kind of like a weird name, right? It's kind of a weird name to say, but actually it's kind of cool because in idea, we're coordinating outreach, whether that be off campus, but it also could be we're outreaching to you all, our current students, our students that are currently on our campus. So it's a great way to think about it that way. We're going to reach out to you, and not just reaching out to you. My idea of outreach is the idea that we're going to provide you with information. We're going to provide you with support. We're going to guide you. And then ultimately, we want to make sure that you feel great about the decision you made coming to City, but also great about the idea of being a San Diego City College Knight. And we can do that with some of the amazing support programs and services that we have coming up for you very, very soon. So let's go ahead and jump in. So again, my name is Luke, Outreach and Community Relations Update. It's going to be a great time. Let's go ahead and dive in. So, I want to talk about our area because a lot of folks don't really know who we oversee. So within the Outreach and Community Relations area, we have our assessment center, we have the actual outreach office, we also have our peer mentor lab, as well as the San Diego Promise. So this is a great way for you to understand that we have this huge network of support. So whether you're looking to get started, update your placement milestones, anything like that, and maybe you just need someone to help you, to get in contact with, we can definitely help you in that way as well. So definitely some great things. The first thing I want to talk to you all about is our brand new for the spring 21 semester is our city VIP appointment. And this is just for you. It's going to be an amazing time where you actually get to connect with one of our peer mentors or outreach ambassadors to really get you acclimated to city. Now, city, being that it's virtual, sometimes it could be a challenge, but guess what? We have these folks that are set aside just for you to make sure that you know what's going on around campus, but also to get help with those things that we kind of take for granted. So for instance, if you're in your first day of class and your teacher says, make sure you can access your Canvas class. And if you say, if you're anything like me and you say, well, I don't know how to access that, schedule a city VIP appointment. If you say, hey, teacher says, hey, think about going to tutoring. Think about getting some help from tutoring. Well, I don't know how to get a hold of tutoring. Schedule a VIP appointment. If you say, hey, I wonder what kind of support programs or services are out there for me. What can I do? Schedule a VIP appointment. The VIP appointment is going to be great because we're going to schedule time for you to check in, to see how you're doing, to see what's going on, making sure you understand what it is to not only be a student, but to give you the tools to be successful. And that's really, really important to us. We want to make sure that you're successful. And if you don't know how to log in or get things done that way, it could be a challenge. So that's what these appointments are for. And I'll go ahead and drop this into the YouTube live chat in a couple moments. That way you all can have them and click it and schedule right away if you wanted to. But we have a full team that's available for you to help you with anything you need. Honestly, any question you have underneath the sun about San Diego City College that you could potentially need help with, schedule a VIP appointment and we'll reach out to you. And it's on your time. You tell us when you're available, what time you would like to meet. If you want to meet over Zoom, if you want to do a phone call, if you want to do a text message chain, we can do that as well. We have all those capabilities within our office to make sure that you're getting the absolute best service possible to make sure your experience here at City is a powerful one. All right. The next thing I want to talk to you about is a brand new service. And again, this is our little flyer. This will be on social media, so make sure you look out for it. We'll also send it to everybody. The next thing I want to talk about going to be our Peer Mentor Lab Canvas Shell. Now, this Canvas Shell is very, very powerful, and I'll kind of show you a little glimpse of what this is. Now, the Canvas Shell is a great way for you to get connected to San Diego City College, obviously, but to also really see all the different tremendous tools and resources. Now, you may be in class one day and you're saying, man, Luke, I wish I knew how to submit an assignment in Canvas. Well, guess what? We have a how-to video of how to do that. And that can be found inside our Canvas Shell. This is our actual Canvas Shell right here. Has a nice little welcome from our Peer Mentor Lab technician, Miss Edwidge Dupart. So that's all the great information in there. If you come into Canvas Shell, you'll see our days in operation and times of the day. We also have our phone number. If you need another individual appointment, you can go ahead and drop it there. Connect with us on social media. Anything you could potentially need, important dates, tutoring, remote services page, anything like that. The Peer Mentor Lab Canvas Shell is a tremendous resource that you could potentially check out to make sure that you're getting informed. Now, even like, what if you said, man, I wish there was someone I can just post my question and someone got to me? Well, guess what? We have some discussion board topics you can post in here. We have a brand new student lounge. So if you had a question, hey, how do I find this? Or is there anything support for this? You can post it in here and we'll actually get back to you and make sure that you get that answer. So another great resource that you can kind of dive into. Another thing, we have our free tools, apps, and resources. So if you need book resources, online writing tool, college success tips and hacks, English tutors, or anything like that, study skills, how to survive and thrive during finals, time management. Folks, Everything is here inside the Canvas shell. So please make sure you add us. It's actually a quick little ad, and I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the YouTube live chat as well for you to check out. But again, this is the Peer Mentor Lab Canvas shell, and this will be a tremendous resource far beyond your first semester. Please keep connected to it. Please check it periodically. We're going to be posting some amazing content. We have our monthly update video that's going to be on there as well that you can kind of get connected with. That's going to have great campus updates for you to check out. A couple more things, folks. We have a brand new Peer Mentor Lab YouTube page. Again, if you're looking for some how-to stuff, we have how-to videos on there for you to check out, some important video updates that is all going to be on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and like us, like our account, and it'll be an awesome way for you to make sure you stay connected, as well as if you just need get a little connection with us. That's a great way for you to see what we have going on in the Peer Mentor Lab. Couple of things moving forward. This is just our contact information. I'm going to drop that in the chat as well for you to check out. Again, we are available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., right? 619-800-2739. We'll be available to take your calls, any support, anything like that. You just let us know, and we're going to be there to support you. Again, there's our URL for our City VIP, so bit.ly/City VIP. Check in. Go ahead and request an appointment, and we'll actually reach back out to you and let you know when we can support you, and it'll be really quick on that as well. A couple more things. If you're looking to build your brand or tell us why you like City, we have a post that's going to be coming up, and this is a great way to build community at San Diego City College. We have our Why City Wednesday post, and we like to feature our amazing San Diego City College night. So if you would like to be featured on this post, please reach out to us. Tell us, I want to be on Why City Wednesday. I want to tell students why I chose San Diego City College. And we'll actually feature you on this post. This is one of our former outreach ambassadors, Mr. Ismael Carrillo. He's an amazing person, loves San Diego City College, loves the brand that we have here. And if you want to be featured, just reach out to us. We would love to feature you. I'll go ahead and drop that link in the chat as well for you to check out. This is a great way for you to share yourself, your story about why and how San Diego City College has impacted you. And yeah, just let us know. We would love to feature you on Why City Wednesday. A couple more things. I know social media is such a powerful tool. And a lot of times, one of the biggest challenges I see for students is, how do I know if this event's coming up, or how do I do this, or how do I do that? One of the best ways to stay connected and to stay informed is make sure that you're following us on social media. So I listed probably three some of the most important ones. Obviously, there's other ones that are on campus that are amazing as well, but these are the ones that I'm relatively connected with. So I wanted to bring to your attention. Now, this is on the Instagram platform, and this is something I like to let you all know. Now, the San Diego Promise program does some tremendous work with our students on campus, reminders, everything like that. So give them a follow, SD Promise City, and you'll get some fantastic information. Now, our communications office, Mr. Gamupas, Kim LaRue do amazing work. Victor, they do awesome stuff, and they keep us well informed. Please give them a follow at San Diego City College. Folks, this is really the best place to stay plugged in. If you want, if you need support with food, if you need support with seeing a counselor, if you need support with just understanding what's available to you at our campus, plug into the Main City College Instagram. This is a great way to do so. And last but not least, on the far right, that is our outreach Instagram. We have some great content, amazing content on there. So SD City Outreach. Follow all three of these accounts. Just so you know, I know sometimes students, it's a little weird to follow, and you don't want people to follow you back. You want to have your privacy. So we actually don't follow our students back. We just like folks to follow us. That way you can stay tapped in. So we like to respect people's privacy. So please understand that. The only people that we're following are organizations, offices, companies, and stuff like that. So, you're more than welcome to check it out, but please rest assured we won't follow you or request that. So just a heads up on that. A couple more things I wanted to bring to the stage today is you still have time. So if you want to add another course, if you want to see what you can do to add a late start course, anything like that, you absolutely still have time, folks. If you need any help with that, please call us today, 619-800-2739. We have outreach ambassadors, peer mentors available to help you in registering for courses. Absolutely not late to do so. You can also do that. Again, folks, if you need some support and you're like, I don't really want to call, I'd rather have someone reach out to me, you can fill out our help request at bit.ly/city help request. And one of our outreach ambassadors will actually reach out to you Imagine that. We'll give you a call, we'll shoot you a text, whatever your preference is, and we'll let you know that we're here to help you. So please make sure you fill this out. Again, folks, it is not too late to jump into another class. And, by taking another class, you could transfer faster, graduate faster, and of course, financial aid is available for those who qualify. So some tremendous resources out there for you. Lori, how am I on time? Am I okay, or I got to finish it up?
Oh, no, you're good. Look, you got me so excited. I want to come back to City. I know anytime I see you on Instagram or Facebook or anything, I notice that there is there's this energy that comes out of Luke. I'm not kidding you. I'm an alumnus of San Diego City College, and I'm very proud of that. But after seeing, when you all see the video that he has especially prepared for you for this welcome week, you'll be running down to San Diego City College, virtually, of course, through the information that Luke has provided. But yes, Luke, please carry on. It seems our final presenter did not make it today, so if you'd like to carry it on, and if you even want to, you can pop off with your the YouTube video that you created. Even though I'd love to introduce it because it's awesome, totally awesome.
For sure. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, Lori. To pay it back to, our Associated Student Government, Student Affairs, Dean Perez and Lori, they do a tremendous job, and the entire team over there, Tia, everyone, they just do a tremendous job for our students. And I think, one of the beautiful things about San Diego City College, the idea that we're always collaborating, we're always supporting one another. And that's really for you all too, to make sure that you're supported, that you're here at San Diego City College. And, I think the thing that excites me the most is that sometimes, we can't read minds, unfortunately. But if you need something, if you're like, man, I wish there was this, or I wish there was that, let us know. And we'll see what we can do to work on it, to work towards that, to make sure that you're supported. Because if you need help, if you need support, that's our main priority. We want to make sure that you're successful. We want your time at City College to be a powerful one, to positively impact you, to make sure that your experience is great. We know that education is stressful. If you're anything like me, I came into college with a lot of doubt, whether I'd be capable of it. I went to my community college. I didn't do well my first couple semesters. I had a counselor and a professor talk to me and provide some encouragement. And without them, I wouldn't have made it. And I wouldn't have transferred to a university. I wouldn't have received even a couple more degrees after that. So it's just an amazing thing that the community college system has, and especially here at San Diego City College. It is so powerful. And it's just something that we love students to know, that we're here to support them, and we're here to help them with anything they need. And I'm pretty confident to say that under most requests of what students need, there's someone here that can help with that. Maybe outside of buying a house, I don't know if we can support you with that, but there's lots of different things that we can help you with, in regards for you having a great experience. Let me see what else I can do to bring up. I don't know how we're doing on time, Lori, but I can even bring up if you, I think there's one more thing I want to show with our YouTube page, which would be fun to show off, to check that out. That can be pretty awesome. So this is actually our YouTube page right here, folks. And the YouTube page is pretty awesome because we've had some amazing events and services that we've offered to students. Anything from our City Ready session. It's kind of like a step-by-step guide, a how-to guide, how to log into your Canvas account, how to submit an assignment, how to communicate with the professor, anything like that. This City Ready session will help you in learning about everything you need to do for college. Now, if you scroll down, you can kind of see some more information. We also have our how-to series. I'm just going to go ahead and click it and kind of review some of the how-tos, how to purchase a book with financial aid, how to go to the online remote student services website, how to register for classes, submit financial aid paperwork, how to submit an assignment, and the list goes on. So there's some amazing support out there of how to get started at City College, how to work within our program that we've set up for you. So the YouTube page is a tremendous resource, folks. So please make sure you follow us, like, and subscribe, and as you can see, we have thousands of views on this video already, how to purchase books with financial, everything like that. So these videos are powerful. You all just need to tap in, check it out, and see what you need. If you don't see something there that you need, let us know. And we can definitely help you by making something special for you and getting you started that way. So this is just another great, tremendous resource for you from the Peer Mentor Lab. And again, folks, if you need anything, the best thing you can do is just to reach out to us. Now is the time in college where, a lot of folks will come and they associate it with high school. And college can't be farther from high school. And what I mean by that is that in college, you get to decide what it is that you want to do. Yeah. And that's a special thing. It's a special thing for you to take that step. And we know that it's a stressful step. We know sometimes it creates anxiety or stress. But guess what? This is your step. This is your life. This is your journey. This is your education. So if you need something, please say so. If you have a question for your counselor, if you have a question for your professor, if you've got a question for your outreach ambassador or peer mentor or staff, just ask. And that's the best thing you can do. This is your time. This is your education. This is your campus. You are C. So just make sure you reach out to us. We're so happy that you made the decision to be here. And if you watch this live, great. And if you watch it after, congratulations as well. Lori, that's all I have today. I'm so sorry that, maybe I run late or anything like that, but I just I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate this forum. And folks, please just reach out to us if you need us. That's the best advice that I can give here today. And welcome to the San Diego City College family. And we're so happy to be here.
Luke, I did want to touch base on one thing, is that as I was watching you moving through all of the wonderful virtual ways in which you've been able to develop things for new and returning students that are so helpful. In a way, the pandemic that we've experienced challenged us in ways that we hadn't been challenged before, but have created some of the best practices, even when we go back to campus, right? So some people like, hey, I don't have time to enter an office. Let's go to this YouTube. I can see that being a long-standing best practice that we continue with. And under your leadership of just really hyping this throughout the campus and teaching every single one of us how to use social media to really benefit our students and the programs and services that we have available to offer to them. Thank you so much for that. I still need to get into your class. I hope that you're having another training session, because obviously, I'm just saying, when you said we can't read your minds, which is true, although Luke, being the Jedi that he is, he can do Jedi mind tricks and stuff. I would say he's the closest person at City who could read your mind. And that's why he has in advance created all these wonderful YouTube videos for you, because he thought it out. So Jedi right there. I know, for those people who are not Star Wars buffs, I apologize, but it's a great reference tool for me as I think about Luke, and because of course Luke is the star of the show. But anyway.
Yeah, no, I agree. And if I can just jump in what you're saying, I think, I think in the past it's always been hard to develop like safe online content for folks. And, we know so many of you have, limitations for maybe I can't make it to class, or I can't physically make it to the campus, or transportation limits me, or anything like that. I think although, this time does create some challenges, this is also going to go and benefit our students for a long, long time, because then these services, this support is going to be available remotely to you. And, I think the one thing that I do want to applaud as well, obviously under our chancellor, Dr. Constance Carroll, Dr. Shabazz, Denise Wisenhunt, Vice President Chavez, they've really put staff, faculty, student safety at the forefront of our institutions, and making sure that you have a safe place to learn, to grow and develop, right? And to be supported. And I think I want to applaud the entire campus with the care, the patience of developing these modalities, these support networks of services to make sure that everyone is supported. So I definitely agree, Lori. And this is just another fantastic way. Welcome Week's always been this thing that we've done in person, but to imagine, what can this look like virtually? This is amazing. So big shout out to you, Lori, and the team. I just want to thank you for providing us with the stage to speak a little bit and to share our heart, right? Share our heart of what we are, what we do. And thank you so much for allowing me to be here.
And you are a part of this Welcome Week team. So thank you for all your contributions. And students, if you can feel the love right here, the connections, this is how we treat one another at San Diego City College. Imagine how we treat you. We miss you. We love you. We want you at City. This is the best place for your growth, for your nurturing, to thrive. This is where you'll succeed. And without further ado, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us. There'll be 3 more days for Welcome Week. If you would be so kind, Luke, to kick us off with that beautiful video that you created for us on YouTube. Thank you for that. Students, have a blessed day. Congratulations on choosing City. City chose you. Thank you.
Lori, did you want to play the video?
Oh, sure.
Wait. I thought you might have said, my bad.
No. If you'd like to play it, I would love for you to play it.
You want me to play it or no?
I just thought I can play it.
Okay. I can play it if you want me to. I just wasn't sure. I didn't understand, but I can play it real quick if you would like.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right. Give me 1 second, folks. We'll get it going. But yeah, we wanted to make this video for you to obviously make sure that you knew that we appreciate you, that we care for you, all those different things, and to welcome you. So it's just a little encouragement. We wanted to deliver to you. Have some great music to get you hyped up in the morning. So that's always fun. Let me do a quick little share, reshare, and then we'll be set to go. Share the audio as well. Here we go.
Enjoy, everybody. Thank you.
Good morning, San Diego City College students. This is your outreach coordinator here at City Menchaca. I'm actually coming to you from the outreach office, your peer mentor lab, San Diego Promise Program, the assessment center, and I'm just so happy that you made the decision to tune into this broadcast. We have some amazing information, insights, and support to make sure your time at San Diego City College during the spring 21 semester is an amazing one. Now, for those new students, your first time coming to City, welcome to the City family. In case no one has told you yet, congratulations on taking this monumental step in your education, your life, your growth, your development. And we're so happy that you're letting San Diego City College be a part of that. To those students who maybe took a break and are coming back, welcome back. We're so happy that you're here today, that you're coming back to City to continue on to work towards whatever goal that you are pursuing. And to those students that are continuing, congratulations. We are so happy that you made it here again, keeping it going. We're just so happy. We want to congratulate you once again. Folks, this is your first day of class. Maybe it's your second, maybe it's your first week of class. Thank you again for being here. We just want to provide you some encouragement. When you're in your class, please remember, this is your class. We want you to know that questions are encouraged. Please take that step forward. If you have a question, if you have a concern, if you just want to ask a question because you need help, you need clarity, anything like that, please raise your hand. Please email your professor and please reach out to us. We're here to support you and we cannot help you unless you just let us know. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we find out what you need to be successful so we can make sure that we help you. Folks, this is your time. This is your class. This is your growth. This is your development. And we want to make sure it's a great one. Please, please, please reach out to us if you're confused about something, if you're lost about something. If you just say, I wish City had, let us know. We can definitely help you to get there. And if we can't find it, we're going to ask someone that knows it. So please have an amazing first day, an amazing first week. We are so happy that you're here today. Congratulations on being a San Diego City College Knight and have an amazing first week of school. Go Knights.
Woo-hoo, go Knights. All right. Thank you so much, Luke. Have a blessed day. Have a great semester, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you. I'm Lori Oldham from the Office of Student Affairs, and stay tuned. We'll be back